Okay, so this is going to be our actual text editing portion on a new page now. And I'm going to be going over these three shortcuts. The first one I'm going to go over is something that you will have to use on pretty much every page, Control-Shift-Z to format page number. So we can see something like this. It has a lot of decorative text to it. And it's also at the bottom over here for some reason. Um, the person doesn't need to know all that. They need the number and they need to know that that's a page number. So Control-Shift-Z does exactly that. And it's able to tell that this is the page number. It works if it's backwards and the page number is on the left side too. It has its own algorithm for figuring out what it is. And it's also, as you can see, it has its own little indication that it is a page number so that you don't accidentally do it to multiple or anything like that. It's pretty clear when it is a page number because it'll have this P on it. And it also automatically goes to the lowest possible zone. So somewhere in here, I think it was an automatically generated image. Yep, that was zone 1. So it automatically goes to zone 0. And if there already is a zone 0, then it'll actually push everything because once it gets negative, it starts having issues, so it just moves everything up to avoid that. So now for the main shortcut that you will probably be using the most, assuming that you have actual text in your documents, it's the interactive cleanup. And what this does is it finds instances like this, carotene. It should not be hyphenated like that. It's going to pronounce it as carotene, which, yeah, it happens a lot and can lead to some confusion depending on how it's cut and is overall just kind of annoying to have. And also some other things that might trigger, defects in a screen reader, such as having the year 1999 somewhere and it doesn't know it's a year, so it just reads it as 1999. So issues like that are able to be fixed all just with one shortcut. So I'm going to hit Control-Shift-K right now, and it brings up this little menu, and it gives us some options. Is this supposed to be an M dash and it got read as a hyphen? No, that's not the case. Is it supposed to be only a hyphen? Is it a single hyphenated word? No, this is one word with no hyphen in it. Is this actually fine and we don't have to worry about it? This does happen sometimes, but no. So what we want to do is remove this by hitting enter. And then it also checks for years. And again, we can either say this is actually supposed to be read as a number, or we can say, yeah, make this a year. And it'll put the word year before it, which might seem off to you, but for the screen reader, this is super helpful. And there are a couple of other things, such as if we selected only this text, we can see table 6.1. This looks fine to us, but a screen reader sees this as TABLE 6.1. So what we want to do about that is Control-Shift-K again, and we can actually put it in proper case instead. So you'll see that a lot with headings, things like that. The majority of mistakes are going to be caught with this, but it is, of course, not perfect. There are certain things that cannot be algorithmically checked. So, of course, do actually have some diligence and look at it afterward. And it actually works especially well on tables. We can custom all cells, make sure you hit that so that it actually has something to load off of. So we can do, there's no actual issues with this right now, but I can add a few for testing purposes. So we can actually select all of these and hit that Control-Shift-K and then just go through the entire thing. And we can see that it looks all good now. hold shift to select them all, same as if you're going to merge them or span them. This works with lists as well. If you just hit Control Shift K on the entire list, it will go through it all. And we can also restart a cleanup. So let's say you realized, oh, this paragraph was actually supposed to end here. We can hit Control Shift L and it'll end it right here now. So it basically reloads the entire thing. So this is good for something like you hit something like this, you see that little orange box, and then you can actually escape this with that button or by pressing escape. Put the box where it should be, and then hit Control Shift L to fix it. You now see that that's good bounce. And then we also have a couple of other options. So if I start doing this and realize, wait, maybe I pressed the wrong button, I can undo or press backspace, and that will restart the zone. And then if I think that's actually the entirely wrong word, maybe there's some sort of scanning error, I can press A or click this edit button, and it'll actually take me right to wherever that error was. So you can see my mouse is already on that word, and I'll just manually remove that. And same thing with if you wanted to only do this one list item, maybe it got cut off or something, and you want to reset it. If you do Control Shift L on this, it only does this item. As you can see, it didn't try to fix any of those mistakes. It was only this one. So those are the basic rundowns of how to actually edit text well.